Fluorescent lighting's prominence in office buildings is largely driven by building codes and energy efficiency initiatives. Regulations such as Title 24 in California and similar codes elsewhere mandate specific lighting efficiency standards, often favoring energy-efficient technologies like fluorescent and LED lighting. Manufacturers of designer lights are aware of the increasing demand for compliant lighting and are adapting their products, though a complete industry transition may take time. When combining incandescent and fluorescent lamps in a single room, several factors come into play. Firstly, energy efficiency. Incandescent lamps are less energy efficient compared to fluorescent options. Mixing these lamp types can diminish the overall energy efficiency of a space. Secondly, color temperature. Fluorescent and incandescent lamps emit different color temperatures. Combining them may result in a less harmonious lighting effect, particularly if they are placed in close proximity. Thirdly, maintenance. Incandescent lamps typically require more frequent replacements than their fluorescent counterparts, potentially leading to increased maintenance expenses. For a balanced approach that considers energy efficiency, aesthetics, and functionality, consider these recommendations. 1. Use fluorescent lighting as the primary source for general illumination. 2. Integrate incandescent or decorative fixtures for accent lighting or to serve specific design purposes. 3. Utilize LED lamps for both general and accent lighting to minimize energy consumption and reduce maintenance costs. 4. Employ dimming controls to adjust the lighting intensity and create different moods or effects. 5. Collaborate closely with designers and architects to ensure the lighting design satisfies both aesthetic preferences and energy efficiency mandates. This collaboration is crucial to ensure that the lighting design aligns with both visual preferences and code requirements. By strategically combining lighting technologies and considering factors such as energy efficiency, color temperature, and maintenance needs, it is possible to create lighting solutions that are both aesthetically pleasing and environmentally responsible. When assessing lighting options, consider the specific requirements of the space, the desired ambience, and the applicable regulations. By taking these factors into account, you can make informed decisions that result in effective and efficient lighting solutions. Understanding the various lighting technologies available and their characteristics is essential for making informed design choices. Consider the advantages and disadvantages of each type, including fluorescent, incandescent, and LED, to determine the best solution for a particular application. Proper lighting design can enhance the functionality and aesthetic appeal of a space, while also contributing to energy savings and environmental sustainability. Explore different lighting techniques and strategies to achieve the desired effects and create a comfortable and visually appealing environment. The use of lighting controls, such as dimmers and occupancy sensors, can further enhance energy efficiency and provide greater flexibility in adjusting lighting levels to suit different needs and preferences. Consider incorporating these controls into your lighting design to maximize energy savings and improve the overall user experience. When selecting lighting fixtures, pay attention to their energy efficiency ratings and certifications, such as Energy Star. These ratings provide valuable information about the fixture's energy performance and can help you choose the most efficient options available. Regularly inspect and maintain your lighting systems to ensure they are operating efficiently and effectively. Replace burned-out lamps promptly and address any maintenance issues that may arise to prevent further energy waste. Consider the impact of lighting on the environment and choose sustainable lighting options whenever possible. This includes selecting energy-efficient lamps and fixtures, minimizing light pollution, and properly disposing of old lighting equipment. Stay informed about the latest advancements in lighting technology and incorporate these innovations into your designs to improve energy efficiency, enhance performance, and reduce environmental impact. Regularly review and update your lighting designs to take advantage of new technologies and address any changing needs or requirements. By continuously improving your lighting designs, you can ensure that they remain efficient, effective, and sustainable over time. When planning a lighting project, start by defining the objectives and requirements of the space. Consider the intended use of the space, the desired ambience, and any specific lighting needs or preferences. Next, assess the existing lighting conditions and identify any areas that need improvement. This may include addressing issues such as inadequate lighting levels, glare, or uneven light distribution. Develop a lighting plan that addresses the identified needs and objectives. This plan should include the types of lighting fixtures to be used, their placement, and the overall lighting scheme. Select lighting fixtures that are appropriate for the intended use and that meet the energy efficiency and aesthetic requirements of the space. Consider factors such as light output, color temperature, and beam angle when selecting fixtures. Install the lighting fixtures according to the manufacturer's instructions and in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. Ensure that the fixtures are properly grounded and wired to prevent electrical hazards. Test the lighting system to ensure that it is operating correctly and that the lighting levels are adequate. Make any necessary adjustments to the fixture placement or lighting controls to achieve the desired results. Provide ongoing maintenance and support for the lighting system. This includes replacing burnt-out lamps promptly, cleaning fixtures regularly, and addressing any maintenance issues that may arise. Consider the life cycle costs of different lighting options when making your selections. While energy-efficient fixtures may have a higher initial cost, they can save money over the long term due to reduced energy consumption and maintenance costs. Use lighting design software to simulate different lighting scenarios and evaluate the performance of different lighting options. This can help you optimize your lighting design and ensure that it meets your objectives. Consider the use of natural light in your lighting design. Natural light can provide a pleasant and energy-efficient source of illumination, and it can also help to reduce reliance on artificial lighting. Integrate daylighting strategies, such as skylights and light shelves, into your design to maximize the use of natural light. Be mindful of light pollution when designing outdoor lighting. Use shielded fixtures and aim the light downwards to minimize light trespass and reduce the impact on the night sky. Consider the impact of lighting on human health and well-being. Provide adequate lighting levels to support visual tasks, reduce eye strain, and improve mood and productivity. Avoid excessive glare and flickering, which can cause discomfort and health problems. Use lighting to create a welcoming and inviting atmosphere. Consider the use of color, texture, and pattern to enhance the aesthetic appeal of the space. Consider the use of lighting to highlight architectural features and artwork. Use accent lighting to draw attention to specific elements and create visual interest. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of depth and dimension. Use layering techniques to create a more complex and visually appealing lighting scheme. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of drama and excitement. Use dramatic lighting effects to create a focal point and add visual interest. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of calm and relaxation. Use soft, diffuse lighting to create a soothing and relaxing atmosphere. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of energy and vitality. Use bright, stimulating lighting to create a sense of energy and vitality. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of intimacy and privacy. Use low-level lighting and shielded fixtures to create a more intimate and private setting. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of security and safety. Use bright, uniform lighting to create a sense of security and safety. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of festivity and celebration. Use colorful, dynamic lighting to create a festive and celebratory atmosphere. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of learning and discovery. Use bright, task-oriented lighting to create a learning and discovery environment. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of healing and wellness. Use natural light and soothing colors to create a healing and wellness environment. By taking all of these factors into account, you can create lighting designs that are both functional and aesthetically pleasing, while also promoting energy efficiency and environmental sustainability. When evaluating lighting systems, it's important to understand the different metrics used to measure their performance. Here is a breakdown of some key terms. Firstly, lumens measure the total amount of light emitted by a light source. Higher lumens indicate a brighter light. Secondly, watts measure the amount of electrical power consumed by a light source. Low wattage indicates greater energy efficiency. Thirdly, efficacy is a measure of how efficiently a light source converts electrical power into light. It is measured in lumens per watt. Higher efficacy indicates greater energy efficiency. Fourthly, color temperature describes the color appearance of light. It is measured in Kelvin. Lower Kelvin values indicate warmer, more yellowish light, while higher Kelvin values indicate cooler, more bluish light. Fifthly, color rendering index, or CRI, measures how accurately a light source renders the colors of objects compared to natural sunlight. Higher CRI values indicate better color rendering. Sixthly, rated life is the estimated amount of time that a light source will operate before it fails. It is typically measured in IRAs. Understanding these metrics can help you compare different lighting options and choose the best solution for your needs. Consider the specific requirements of the application when evaluating these metrics. For example, in a task lighting situation, you may prioritize lumens and CRI, while in a general lighting situation, you may prioritize efficacy and color temperature. Consider the long-term costs of lighting when making your decisions. While energy-efficient lighting may have a higher initial cost, it can save money over the long term due to reduced energy consumption and maintenance costs. Consider the environmental impact of lighting when making your decisions. Choose lighting options that are energy efficient and that minimize light pollution. Consider the human factors of lighting when making your decisions. Provide adequate lighting levels to support visual tasks, reduce eye strain, and improve mood and productivity. Ultimately, the best lighting solution will depend on the specific needs of the application and the priorities of the user. By carefully considering all of the factors involved, you can make informed decisions that result in effective, efficient, and sustainable lighting. Energy-efficient lamps such as compact fluorescent lamps, CFLs, and light-emitting diode lamps, LEDs, are designed as replacements for incandescent lamps. CFL use about 75% less energy and last up to 10 times longer than incandescent lamps. However, they contain a small amount of mercury. LED use about 80% less energy and last much longer than incandescent lamps. The long lifespan of LED means less frequent replacement, which is particularly beneficial in hard-to-reach places. The initial cost of CFL and LED is higher, but the energy savings result in a lower total cost of ownership over the life of the lamp. Energy-efficient lighting can reduce energy consumption, lower utility bills, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. It also can improve the quality of light, create a more comfortable environment, and increase productivity. It's very important to properly dispose of lamps, including CFL and LED, to prevent mercury contamination and other environmental problems. Check with your local government or waste disposal company for information on how to properly dispose of these lamps. When choosing lighting for a space, also consider the color rendering index (CRI), which measures how accurately a light source renders the colors of objects compared to natural sunlight. A higher CRI indicates better color rendering, making colors appear more natural and vibrant. This is particularly important in areas where accurate color perception is essential, such as retail stores, art galleries, and medical facilities. Consider the beam angle of the light source, which refers to the angle at which light is emitted from the lamp. A narrow beam angle is suitable for spotlighting specific objects or areas, while a wide beam angle is better for general illumination. Choose the appropriate beam angle based on the intended use of the lighting. Consider the level of control that you need over the lighting. Dimmable lamps allow you to adjust the brightness of the light, which can be useful for creating different moods or saving energy. Occupancy sensors can automatically turn lights on or off based on whether someone is present in the room, which can also save energy. Consider the aesthetic appearance of the lighting fixtures. Choose fixtures that complement the style of the space and that provide the desired visual effect. Lighting can play a significant role in the overall look and feel of a space, so it is important to choose fixtures that are both functional and attractive. The color temperature of light, measured in Kelvin, can have a significant impact on the mood and atmosphere of a space. Warm light, with a color temperature of around 2700 to 3000 Kelvin, creates a cozy and inviting atmosphere. Cool light with a color temperature of around 4000 to 5000 Kelvin creates a brighter and more energetic atmosphere. Choose the appropriate color temperature based on the intended use of the space and the desired mood. Consider the layering of light in a space. This involves using different types of lighting, such as ambient lighting, task lighting, and accent lighting, to create a more complex and visually appealing lighting scheme. Ambient lighting provides overall illumination, task lighting provides focused light for specific tasks, and accent lighting highlights specific objects or areas. Consider the use of natural light in a space. Natural light can provide a pleasant and energy-efficient source of illumination. Maximize the use of natural light by incorporating windows, skylights, and other daylighting strategies into the design of the space. Consider the use of lighting controls to manage energy consumption and improve the user experience. Lighting controls can include dimmers, occupancy sensors, daylight sensors, and time clocks. These controls can automatically adjust the lighting levels based on the needs of the space and the preferences of the occupant. In addition to the energy savings, properly designed lighting can also improve human health and well-being. Adequate lighting can reduce eye strain, improve mood, and increase productivity. It can also improve safety and security by illuminating potential hazards and deterring crime. Consider the use of lighting to enhance the architectural features of a space. Lighting can be used to highlight interesting architectural details such as columns, arches, and cornices. This can add visual interest and create a more dramatic effect. Consider the use of lighting to create a focal point in a space. This can be achieved by using a brighter light or a different color of light to draw attention to a specific object or area. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of depth and dimension in a space. This can be achieved by using different layers of light and by varying the intensity and color of the light. Consider the use of lighting to create a sense of movement and energy in a space. This can be achieved by using dynamic lighting effects, such as color-changing lights or moving spotlights. By carefully considering all of these factors, you can create lighting designs that are both functional and aesthetically pleasing, while also promoting energy efficiency, human health, and environmental sustainability. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines for the safe installation of electrical systems, including lighting. The NEC covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and equipment installation. When installing lighting, it is important to comply with all applicable requirements of the NEC. This will help to ensure the safety of the electrical system and prevent electrical hazards. Article 310.15 of the NEC covers ampacity, which is the current carrying capacity of conductors. The ampacity of a conductor is determined by its size, insulation type, and temperature rating. It is important to select conductors with adequate ampacity to prevent overheating and electrical hazards. Table 310.16 in the NEC provides ampacity ratings for various types of conductors. When selecting conductors, it is important to consult this table and choose conductors with an ampacity that is appropriate for the intended application. Article 400 of the NEC covers flexible cords and cables. Flexible cords and cables are often used to connect lighting fixtures to the electrical system. It is important to select flexible cords and cables that are suitable for the intended application and that comply with all applicable requirements of the NEC. Article 410 of the NEC covers lighting fixtures, lamp holders, and lamps. This article provides requirements for the installation and use of lighting fixtures, lamp holders, and lamps. It is important to comply with all applicable requirements of Article 410 when installing lighting. Article 411 of the NEC covers lighting systems operating at 30 volts or less. This article provides requirements for the installation and use of lighting systems operating at 30 volts or less. Article 500 of the NEC covers hazardous locations. Hazardous locations are areas where there is a risk of fire or explosion due to the presence of flammable gases, vapors, or dusts. Lighting in hazardous locations must be specially designed and installed to prevent ignition of the flammable substances. It is important to comply with all applicable requirements of Article 500 when installing lighting in hazardous locations. In addition to the NEC, there may be other local codes and regulations that apply to the installation of lighting. It is important to check with the local authorities to determine what codes and regulations are in effect. Complying with all applicable codes and regulations will help to ensure the safety of the electrical system and prevent electrical hazards. In addition to safety, it is also important to consider energy efficiency when designing and installing lighting. There are many energy-efficient lighting technologies available, such as LED lighting and compact fluorescent lighting. Using energy-efficient lighting can reduce energy consumption, lower utility bills, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. There are also a number of lighting controls that can be used to manage energy consumption. These controls include dimmers, occupancy sensors, daylight sensors, and time clocks. Using lighting controls can automatically adjust the lighting levels based on the needs of the space and the preferences of the occupants. This can help to save energy and reduce utility bills. By considering both safety and energy efficiency when designing and installing lighting, you can create lighting systems that are both safe and sustainable. Remember that electrical work can be dangerous and should only be performed by qualified electricians. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to hire a qualified electrician to do the work for you.